Today we'll begin with the seed certification. Uh, we'll move forward. So when we talk of seed certification, certain questions run in our mind, like what is the definition of seed certification? Why is the seed certification important? Who is responsible for seed certification? So we'll discuss all these topics in this slide. So what are benefits of seed certification? There are improved crop yields because we know when the seeds are certified by the proper government agencies or the state seed certificating agencies, we have higher quality of seeds. There are regular checks by the seed inspectors. There are regular checks by the seed authorities person. I mean the pre-flowering, flowering, and later the flowering. All the aspects of weed management are checked. Everything is done in a systematic way so that we can get good certified seed and they can fetch higher price in the market. Now, second is we get disease resistance. When the plot is checked by the seed certification officer, it is noted that there is no disease or very less disease is found that meet the seed certification standard and the seed quality checks are passed. The most important is another is genetic purity. Steps are taken to ensure genetic purity so that the seed viability is more and the market price that goes higher. Another is marketability. I think this point everybody knows because when we talk of seed certification at the commercial level, we are always concerned with the money and marketability. What is the process? How do we begin? One is the varietal testing. Varietal testing by the breeder, by the state seed certification agency, by the NSC, the responsible officials. They take it and proper documentation has been done for the varietal testing. Another is the field inspection. The seed grower must follow the strict guideline for field sanitation, isolation, and seed production. Next is the most important is laboratory testing. The parameters have been checked in the field should be tested in the laboratory so that there is good testing and higher price. Right? Labeling and certification. Labeling is very important because these labels tell us about the purity of the seed and the quality of the seed. Like we see labels in the food packets of FSSI, then we take it. So similarly, the seed certification labels are important for fetching higher price. The process of seed certification begins with the selection of seed varieties. Seed companies or breeders select varieties based on their genetic characteristic, agronomic performance, and market demand. Once the varieties are selected, the seed production process begins. And the seed production process involves field selection, seedbed preparation, sowing, fertilization, irrigation, pest control, and harvesting. Throughout the seed production process, the strict quality control measures are put in place to ensure the seed meet the required standard for purity and germination. And once the seeds are harvested, they are submitted for certification. Seed certification agencies are responsible for verifying the quality of seeds. They take several steps, including the field inspection, testing, and documentation. During field inspection, trained inspector visit the seed production field to verify the seeds were produced according to the standards. Another is the laboratory testing. In laboratory testing, we are checking the germination and the purity. Next is the challenges. Despite the benefits of seed certification, there are several challenges. That seed certification is expensive. It may be fraud, right? In the developing countries, there may be improper seed certification. So these are the challenges. What are the standards? The standards are purity. The pure seed sample is selected. Germination, good germination ability is selected. Proper moisture content, like in rice, 12% is selected. Disease resistance is selected. And the seed certification programs in India are run by the National Seed Association of India. They have set up the proper guidelines for seed certification, field inspection, laboratory testing. And some of the crops that are covered in seed certification program are in India are paddy, wheat, maize, and soybean. So I would like to conclude here is seed certification is an important process that ensure that farmers have access to high quality seed that are disease free, genetically pure, and have good germination rate. Seed certification programs are in place for many countries, including India, to maintain the high standards for seed quality. By using certified seed, farmers can improve their crop yield, reduce the risk of crop loss, and maintain the marketability. Right? One the phases of verification of the seed source. Seed source has to be verified because seed is the basic unit. After the seed, there are various channels like breeder seed, foundation, certified, registered. So if the initial seed is of lower quality, then in the future generation we will have the seed of the bad quality. Inspection in the seed crop also is important. Supervision at the post harvest stage is also important because we don't know what the dead broken seed or the impure seed or the seed which are broken with the debris. So we take the sample at post harvest time and meet the all the requirement. Grant of certification and labeling. If the seed meet all the quality standard, the certificate is granted and certification tags are issued. This seed is labeled and sealed for identification process. Then recipient and scrutiny of the application is also done. The seed certification process begins with receiving the application from the seed grower, and the scrutiny of the application is done to ensure all the necessary information provided. Thank you.